Heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans. Stroke is #5. They are very much largely preventable. The American Heart Association Heart Walk boosts your heart health and mental health while helping millions of others at the same time. So this year also marks the American Heart Association's centennial celebration, with all money raised going towards research. This is the best part of our day, because not only do we have a survivor, but we also have your dog, who's a very important part of your survival story.
Yes.
Thank you both for being here. So joining me now, Zach Loy, co-chair and vice president, and Brad Feldman, survivor, ambassador, and cardiac arrest survivor. I mean, how does that feel to be able to hear that you are a survivor?
Well, I've said it before, it just gives you another appreciation for life.
Right.
Just makes you feel very, very important that God has actually allowed me to stay alive.
Walk us through your experience. You brought your furry friend in here.
Yes, Jax is one of the major factors in the reason that I'm still here today. I was sleeping at 12 o'clock at night, and my dog, while I was in my sleep, knew that I was having a cardiac arrest. He knew something was going on, so he woke up my wife to wake her up because there's something wrong with his dad.
He was alerting her.
Yeah, he was alerting her. And so at that point, Alicia was trying to flip me over. I was unresponsive. She had to go get my son. He come in, they flipped me over, got me on the floor. As Alicia called 911, they called in my daughter, and she started immediately doing CPR with 911 counting for her. And she did CPR on me until a West Des Moines police officer arrived, which was about 7 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And then he took over for the last 2 minutes until the EMTs walked in the door, and they hit me with the defibrillator, and then at that point I was stable.
There is a lot of takeaways here. I mean, the fact that the dog could tell what was happening.
Yes.
What do you wish you would have known that could have prevented this?
You know, it's through all the doctor's visits and everything, there's nothing I could have done. People just don't realize it. You know, being an active person that doesn't really stop. I don't really rest a lot. I eat well and I exercise and I'm very, very active, and it's just something that can hit anybody out of nowhere.
And this walk is to attack that, basically. So it's about education. It's also about community building, learning CPR.
Yep.
Tell us what's going to happen this weekend, a hugely proactive event.
Yes, we're very excited about the walk this Saturday. The walk is to celebrate our survivors of stroke and heart disease, but to continue the battle against heart disease and stroke. And so we're going to come together and we're going to raise funds for all those things: outreach, education, CPR training, which speaks to why he's here today. And we're going to keep trying to move the needle on, as you mentioned, the #1 killer in the United States.
Yes, and it's also prevalent with construction workers, which I didn't know, but I was raised on a construction site, my dad being a builder, and he ignored heart palpitations. He would just grit and bear it. And that eventually catches up with you.
It is. We're in the construction industry, we're a proud group. You know, a lot of us like to be tough and don't go to the doctor, but it hits us even harder than the general population. And so it's never been more important to focus on heart health, healthy habits, and training and outreach.
Where do folks find you this weekend? Where do they go? How do they get involved?
So we'll be at the Capitol, and we will have sign-up starting at 8 a.m. and opening ceremonies at 9. It's a 3-mile walk that starts and finishes at the Capitol. You can sign up at dsmheartwalk.org. We'd love to have you on Saturday, and if you can't join and participate, you can also support with a financial contribution.
You know, I'm so thankful to both of you for sharing your experience, and then also, you know, being proactive to empower the community. I think it's a reminder that your health just matters. You matter, and being tough doesn't actually help. So thank you both for sharing your message. We'll post this online. Incredibly important work you're doing and life-saving. So we appreciate your time here today. And good job, Pup. The furry friend saved your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Samantha.